Welcome back to Ripto's Rage, and a happy Transgender Day of Transgender Day of Visibility. There we go. If I could learn how to pronounce words, that would be great. And also, it is Easter Sunday. For those of you who, the significantly fewer of you for whom that matters. No offense, but I know my audience. We're not exactly God-fearing individuals. No, God fears me, unfortunately. I also am kind of afraid of, like, everything. The planet of easily frightened people from the Earthworm Jim cartoon. Oh yeah, that's... Yes, I'm saying this a day in advance because I don't know what time is. Just pretend that my brain is currently trapped in GMT, which is kind of horrifying. Alternately, that it's for when I post this on YouTube, assuming I remember to post it on YouTube on time. Yeah, some big goofy looking frogs. Frogs with fangs. No real tongue rendered inside the mouth, though. They're slightly rounded. They looked a little bit more like buck teeth when I looked at them again. I haven't seen those frogs in a minute. We're moving on to Breeze Harbor today. So one thing that I read is that apparently there are some physics issues with the PC port of this. Oh good, it's doing that again, but only in the cutscenes. Apparently there's some, like, very PC port specific physics issues that supposedly have to do with the fact that this game is running at a better frame rate than on consoles. I don't know how accurate any of that is because I am just reporting back what I've read on the interwebs. But if so, that is A, bizarre, B, unfortunate, and C, wow, that means that I've actually got the hardest version of the game. And D, that explains why so many jumps in Spyro 1 were whooping my ass so badly. Oh yeah? Was there a recent list? I seem to recall some people were complaining about recent lists on Master Duel, and like Diabellstar is still too hard to, you know, 2 tier 0 or something.
Please excuse the mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a land blubber infestation. First they put out the fire.
But I haven't touched Master Duel in a small eternity. Maybe I'll pick it back up at some point. Anyway, yeah, we have a mission in this level, and I'm looking at what my jumps are gonna be like, and I'm thinking that they're gonna suck is what they're gonna be like. Need glow up bulb at least. Masterpiece. Oh god. I cannot imagine an unnerved level eater coming back, tragically. I remember very briefly, I think I said this before, but I remember playing Monarchs for a brief period when Level Eater was legal. And yeah, that was slightly disgusting for the era. For the era, I mean, all considered, I don't know where the hell I'm going. Do I need to, like, light something? I probably should have checked the guy's mission a little better. Yeah, I imagine that the advent of Link summoning makes some things that were gross even at the time are pretty stupid, especially now. Okay, so we need to heat the boilers. Did I? Okay, yes, I just couldn't see the fire pit. It's kind of wild to me to see that Link summoning feels like something that is fairly limited, and yet it still seems like the grossest of the extra deck summons, at least at this point. I mean, I'm also not truly counting pendulums in that, but of course pendulums got nerfed to shit in the well, most recent? No, not most recent, but one of the quite recent main rules sets. When they introduced link summoning, they kind of pendulums did not survive that unscathed, let's say. And it was a little bit sad for anybody playing Ignites or Cleaforts, I guess, yeah, because that's actually a real deck. That's not a meme. Yeah, pendulums are kind of gross just inherently. Like, every time I look at any time they've introduced a new thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Since Synchro Summoning, I've just been like, what the fuck is wrong with you people about the rules team? It just, historically, it's just been like, Xyz? Okay, that sounds really dumb. Oh, I've seen some of the things that you can do with this already. This is bullshit. Pendulums were just like instantly, yeah, go to hell. And then link summoning, well, link summoning looked really restrictive, but it didn't take long for me to end up picking up a certain level of like, you are kidding me about that. Because, yeah, link summoning does lead to some kind of nonsense. Yeah, I figured. Usually I just would... I said it before, but I was playing Cleaforts for a little while on Master Duel back when Master Duel first came out. And it wasn't, like, good, obviously, because that was by the time that link summoning was a thing. Oh, the Cleaforts have a link for some reason, but it's not a good one. Oh, I'm bad at aiming this thing. Because the variation on the height feels really extreme. But we got the sphere. The metal sphere, not the one that guy drops. Which is technically more what I've been calling an orb. Something you might ponder. Skill drain at 3, I think would actually be like a huge help for them on some level, because then it's like, hey, yeah, we can dump these level 4 monsters and they turn into 3Ks, which, granted, even then, that's not, like, disgusting or anything. Maybe you can use that with Ultimate Offering to, like, flood the board somewhat. Hang on a sec. Just getting some positioning here with the chair. But admittedly, keep in mind that I know, like, 12 Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards total, basically. So I'm probably thinking really small here. 2-8, yeah, pardon me. I thought they were a flat 3K. Because I'm clearly thinking of I'm thinking of the oh, god damn it. Beast King Barbaros, I think, is what I was thinking of, actually. The you can summon it for 1 or you can summon it for 3, dude. That's not Beast King Barbaros. Is it? No, Beast King Barbaros is the one where you can optionally do a 3rd tribute to nuke the field. I think. Ah, for fuck's sakes. You can tell where I'm sitting at here in terms of... I also feel like there's just an issue of like, oh, hey, yeah, some of these cards' names are very close to each other. And I'm already bad at that with, like, other things. Okay, so, yeah. That kind of thing is what I was thinking of, and not the Cleefort big boys, which are 2800s. Regardless, yeah, I mean, you could probably do some silly shit with like, okay, yeah, I'll skill drain an ultimate offering and dump my entire hand to get just enough damage to eke out an OTK. But that's got to be like the shittiest OTK possible. That is, you are not really impressing much of anyone with that. At least if you do like Eldritch or Exodia or something. And I think Eldritch has been kind of like... I feel like Eldritch probably wasn't even that good to begin with. It just was really annoying. But anything like that, it's like at least you're doing stuff. Like, okay, yeah, if you Exodia, you're, you know, pleasuring yourself for 3 minutes. Only to either hit Exodia or, you know, go soft. But yeah, it's basically that. You may as well just use the Pendulum Summon at that point. Because at the very least, then you can use Scout and you can find something silly and you can play the deck kind of the way it actually is supposed to be played. Yeah, I feel like I've still heard that most people are like, this is disgusting. But also, I do kind of worry, on the other hand, that, like, maybe if I hear that, I should probably be like, hey, is it just that you're bad, or is it actually tier 0? Because it seems like, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players seem like they get very... That's everybody on the internet. Who am I kidding? Nobody on the internet takes things at a measured pace anymore. I don't think it's legally permitted to do that. Oh. Oh no, that's right. That's a big jump. Sorry. I forgot what power-up that is.
Me that you came along. My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair it are scattered all over the tracks. Can you hop on that trolley up there and collect them?
Oh, no. Oh, I've heard about this one. Oh, boy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I'm already mad. I know what this is. This is infamous, is what it is.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Trouble with the trolley, eh? This is gonna be a salt stream if ever there was one. Well, maybe I'll try to, like, keep it measured, but the trolley mission is kind of infamous for being, like, really painful. And you can kind of tell why. it's very easy, like... You kind of have to give the objects a very wide berth, because your little cart thing is gigantic. They couldn't have let me go out and do this on foot? I mean, come on. It's just a bunch of trolley tracks. I can probably walk on this. Oh, okay, I got a little pew pew thing on the front of my cart, so I have to actually, like, shoot those in order to switch tracks. Fun. Oh, god damn it. Can I shoot the explosives? OCG got Infernity Launcher at 3. Neat. And I done fucked up, so I gotta re-loop this loop. There we go. I almost screwed that up. Okay, I can't shoot the big crates, at least. I don't know about the other things, so... We'll find out as we go. Well, I guess I picked a good first level to do today if it's gonna be this one. Sheesh. Okay, we can shoot the barrels. Well, yes, but like otherwise, wait. Ah! I can't get that one because it's too far on the curve. It's funny because when I was first thinking about, like, you know, what am I gonna do when I stream, I thought, oh, I should probably do the Speedway first because I know we unlocked one of those. And those can be pretty rough. But instead I ended up in this level first where it's like, oh hey, yeah, here's something else that's quite painful immediately off the hop. And infamously too. Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta remember, this thing has a huge back end to it. Oh, that was almost a foolish move. I very nearly jumped over one of the collectibles I need. That would have been incredibly dumb. But it would have been on brand at this point. Oh, that was a barrel that time. And it blew up even when I tried to jump over it. Did I crash into the crane or something? Yeah, it's an interesting little wrinkle here. That apparently the object that shows up is random. That's worrying. Oh boy, I think I jumped too early there because it looked like I was not at the top of my jump. But this is just rough. This is This seriously is, I should probably know. This one is absolutely very infamous. Kind of like Treetops, where it's well known for being a huge pain in the ass. So even though part of it is definitely going to be just my questionable skill at video games, there is at least something to be noted about the fact that this is legitimately a, you know, widely considered to be a hard thing. It's not just like, oh, I'm failing at something basic. No, 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 no. This is actually known for not being easy, so. More than anything, I'm upset by the amount of time that I'm going to be stuck spending on this because I wish it could be over sooner because it's tough. And yeah, those crates really do have to just be jumped over, huh? That's very weird that the explosive is randomized. Yikes! Oh, that was pretty terrifying, and then I just turned into the thing a little bit.
Use the left stick to change lanes. Press the jump button to jump. Press the attack button to fire the cannon.
Don't tell me about the keyboard controls, you fool, just because I'm accidentally nudging the mouse. Actually, did anybody catch how many difficulty stars this one had? Because all these challenges have had little difficulty markers on them. And I'm genuinely curious if the devs were like, hey, by the way, this is a 5-star, or if it's like, oh, it's a 2. Because, granted, to be fair, you should never trust the devs in terms of how they rate the challenge of their own game. But boy, oh boy, you should never trust the devs when it comes to rating the challenge of their own game. I probably could have just taken another loop there. We'll come back to it in a second. Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong lane. Damn it. Can you tell me that, dude? Or do you not want to? You don't want to. Well, crud vapors. Because now I'm curious. And somebody's probably got it written down somewhere on the internet. Shit! I don't like that. That's a little too close for anything there. That's just evil. Ugh. Insomniac, you guys are bastards. Man, that was a barrel. We didn't have to jump that after we fired. Ooh, yeah, I don't think I can jump that at all. I think I may have to just shoot that. And hope I'm not so close that the explosion kills me, because I'm sure that the blast radius is, like, deadly, because I know enough of Insomniac's 3D platformer design at this point to go, yes, they would. Oh, I jumped over one of them. I think I jumped over several gears, actually. Means we're gonna have to go on that path again. Okay, you literally can't jump over the barrels. I don't think I understood that. I wasn't completely confident because, especially in a case like that, that feels too tight, really, to reliably be able to get a shot out. Bro, why are all the gears for your machine up on this path full of explosive manufacturing stuff? Shit! Are you kidding me? Like, I don't think I can... Oh, that's a problem because then that just forces me to do another lap if I have to jump that. Because then I basically just have to, like, do laps until I get a barrel, because the crates can't be fireballed. They have to be jumped. And where am I going to jump from that I'm going to get the gear and not hit the crate? Because if I jump while making sure I get the gear, I don't jump high enough. Ooh, this is really starting to bug me. Okay, we actually got that one. That's kind of impressive. I didn't count to see if we got everything on that path. But I will say that if it's like, you may be forced to do extra laps just because of the bad contents of the... Yeah, see, there's a gear that we missed. There's a gear that we missed because we had to jump over it. That. Okay, so I was kind of on board with this, even though it's hard as shit up until now, where now it goes from, okay, it's extremely hard and maybe it shouldn't be this early in the game, to, oh my god, that is fucking terrible game design, and I hope whoever came up with that lost their fucking jobs. Like, no necessary malice towards Toys for Bob, because they're making a direct recreation of this game, and this was already there to begin with. It's like getting mad about too much water in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. You're sort of missing the point, because you should probably be bitching about that in the originals, not necessarily so much the remakes, because that was not a thing that was increased in the remakes. It's a 5-star. Okay, well, at least that makes sense then, because I was gonna say, if it's like 3-star or less, then I'm gonna be asking for Ted Price's head on a plate. And I only keep saying Ted Price because that's the only guy I actually know off the top of my head from Insomniac, so... You know, no real ill will towards Ted Price. It's just that, unfortunately, by virtue of being the only Insomniac guy whose name I know offhand, he's sort of become the avatar for the company. You know, it's not a case like Randy Pitchford, where Randy Pitchford genuinely fuck Randy Pitchford. Alright, where's the last screw job? Oh, no last screw job.
Great work, Spyro. Now I can start fixing my machines.
I got an achievement for that, as I very well should have.
This thing anymore.
But, whew, boy, that's brutal. Woo-wee. Ooh, Doctor, I'm taking a second here to celebrate my victory. Very, very quietly. Well, by my standards, anyway. Just... Ooh, boy. Yeah, fuck. That ain't nice. Can we go... Oh, we have to get on the fucking track, apparently, if we do that. Well... I just wanted to see the phrase "trouble with the trolley" one more time. Or something, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, damn, that was rough. The rest of this can't possibly be anywhere near that hard, right? How much stuff are we missing? We're missing an orb. We're missing 74 treasure. I seen a pile of gold bits somewhere that I missed out on. Because I don't think I explored this level too thoroughly. Okay, yeah, so we dealt with the lava pit. Yeah, no, it really only took me like half an hour. It was not as bad. It was not as bad as Treetops. So, realistically, it's not terrible, but also, I would say that from a design perspective, due to the random nature of the explosive drops and the fact that depending on how you have to interact with them can influence your ability to collect the treasure, I would say that it was worse than what happened with Treetops. Treetops was more of a puzzle, really, and I was also apparently getting somewhat fucked over by the physics engine or something. At least that's what it sounds like the case was from some people on the internet, but how much do you trust people on the internet, right? That's like, that level is really mean, but also it's, I'd actually say it is kind of well designed because you have to think and stuff. That is just kind of... It was okay until it was very clear to me that the randomized nature of the explosive drops was causing an issue.
Spyro?
That was kind of not great. But hey, there's our second orb for the level. Now all we gotta do is find the rest of the treasure. And this is always my... the opposite of a strong suit. My weak suit, maybe? Well, we'll find them sooner rather than later, hopefully. Also, good thing that Spyro can swim now. I just want to say that real quick. Because otherwise, all these designs, the amount of water pools and stuff will be really toxic. Okay, so we get across this with the... Not with the windowsills. I guess they're too small for us, but they looked like they were not too small. Alright, can we get any sort of, like, glide range on here? No. Ooh, urns. Alright, well, there's our stuff from... Yeah, those are from when we smashed open that box in Trouble with the Trolley. Check for his new age blockchain brother crypto. Jesus Christ, Lears. How you doing, buddy? Unfortunately, you missed me in what's probably one of the hardest parts of this game. Or certainly one of the most infamous. I don't know how familiar you are with the Spyro games, other than I know you know the first one. Well, I thought it was because of Legendary Fisherman not getting support for a while, actually, but... Yeah, I just dealt with the trolley. It took us like I don't know, 25 minutes or so. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but I will say that I have some questions about some of the design choices. Whatever. Let's see if we can figure out how to get to those last couple treasures that are over in that one area. I don't know that this is going to help us, but it's a higher vantage point or something. Yeah, because I don't know how to get onto and like walk around the track. That would be something that would help us out quite a bit. Oh, is there? Yeah, I didn't know that there was a whale thing. I know there were whales in Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than Fortress Whale. I know there's a whole, like, shark group, but that's later. Though, Oracle of Seasons, I don't believe I've ever played Oracle of Seasons, actually. See the price. Jesus, yeah, you've got a point there. I have looked at some of the prices of some stuff once in a while. I've got a couple things. Like, I put a few cards in hard plastic top loaders, and I kind of mounted them on the back of a shelving unit. You know, sort of like the most low budget art print kind of nerd shit you could do. But yes, I have seen the prices on some stuff that's kind of bonkers. And the last time I thought about building a deck, actually, I don't remember that it was that bad necessarily for that one, but... Okay, yeah, see, if we go this way, we just get stuck in the trolley. And that's not particularly helpful, unless we ram into the stop sign and it kicks us off to being on foot. I highly doubt it, but I am going to try it. I assume this is just a regular crash. Yeah. The trolley goes boom. So that's not a way that we can get up there. Oh god, yeah, is that really? Wow. Though I'm assuming that that's because Garmasword was like almost never printed in hard copy whatsoever. I mean, I know that it's a thing that exists in like all the digital games, but wait a sec. What? Oh no, that's just part of the trolley track. One print in Tournament Pack 8. That would do it, yeah. And then I'm sure there hasn't really been a whole lot of call for a reprint of Garmasword because, well, the old ritual monsters are, outdated is a good way to put it. I mean, granted, even at the time... Okay, yeah, this is actually much simpler than I thought it was, isn't it? Because I can just do that. I just have to go a little bit tighter, I think. Yeah, there we go. Nice and simple. If only I wasn't so dumb. Like, every once in a while, I think, oh yeah, you could probably really done some shit in the early eras where you just, like, Masked Beast. Because Masked Beast was really powerful. Being somewhere in the... I think it was 3200 for a level 8 ritual monster. But of course, then you have to draw all the cards. And also you have to keep it on the field for a reasonable length of time. And... yeah, back in the very earliest TCG days, good luck. Well, still, that is significantly more expensive than any card that I've ever earned. Significantly more expensive than any card I've ever owned for any card game, period. I've owned a couple at various points that have broken $100 in terms of value. Actually, I still have one right over by my desk. I haven't remembered to go take pictures of my Edgar Markov and put it on YouTube, put it on eBay. And that's like, that's currently sitting at about $100, but also that's drastically, well, drastically less than that. So, we've done everything in the outside area of this world, I believe, right? Because we've done Skilless Badlands, we've done Crystal Glacier, we just did Breeze Harbor, Zephyr. I think those are all the levels in this outside area. Do you have anything to say, Alora?
Spyro. The power from your orb.
Oh, there's a little bit more to check out. Ah, yes. Here we go. Here's a speedway for us to check out. Yay, we got 2 treasure. Ooh. That bridge almost cleaved us in twain. We got some bungee jumpers here. It's gonna take me a minute to like really get a good bearing on where to go, I think, but these guys, the pigeons. See, it helps if I actually torch the bungee jumpers properly. I do remember that Haishin used a lot of the ritual monsters in Forbidden Memories. Like, he just kind of skipped over using any of the rituals for them. But, yeah. So, I mean, that's a potentially interesting kind of thing. I don't remember if Fortress Whale was one of them, but I don't remember a ton of things necessarily about FM. I'm taking a reset here. I could have done that faster by hitting the square button, but I didn't for some reason. Oops. And I would assume also that, like, the rest of his lackeys did stuff like that. Sabek and Neku. I remember that Neku used... Oh, God. He used Metal Zoa, was one that I remember. Which is very funny because in Forbidden Memories, fields are 500 power, regardless of what field they are. So regular Zoa is stronger than Metal Zoa on the starting Yami field for those. What a strange game that one was. You know, as if the rest of the Yu-Gi-Oh games are normal, right? Alright. 1 second each for these guys only? Really? Alright. Well, this is gonna be a little tight, especially if I land like that. Fuck, where am I? I'm not having enough time to get all the guys, that's for dang sure. Well. Alright, let's try to suck less. It's gonna be rough, but we're feigning confidence at least a little bit. And missing guys with our very direct flame breath. Whoops. Might help if I don't jump over one of them, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And before we fail catastrophically as a consequence. Well, there we go. That's the flight level complete. So I'm sure that we're gonna have to do a chase the cat through the rings, right? Yeah, we're still missing a sphere here, so I'm gonna have to figure out where I need to go for that, because there's a lot of places that could possibly be. That's impossible. Yeah, that's pretty much something about. Yeah, Ralph Wiggum is about my level of intellect and talent at these games. So, anyone? Bueller? Bueller. 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 I see. I wouldn't really know Dark Duel Stories that well, but Dark Duel Stories is basically like Forbidden Memories for the Game Boy, I'm pretty sure. If I recall correctly, that's kind of the level that was at, was Game Boy Color Forbidden Memories. And I'm not like... Excuse me, I don't remember necessarily Forbidden Memories that well, but I've been well acquainted with it. It's a really tough game at times. To be honest with you, I probably should be like torching some of the birds in order to open these paths better, but it's fine. It's fine. That in a bit. Jeez, I have no sense of direction in this level. So I'm just looking for anything that I've missed at a lower elevation here. And also finally going back to get the birds, because, you know what, may as well. Having more paths is not going to hurt me. Is that a thing I can actually fly out to, or is it just part of the background? Okay, it is literally just part of the background, but it's out really far. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Of course, the card pool is going to be quite similar because that's the era of the game that, you know, you get it. Anywhere else I can launch to here that would be useful? Probably not, but I don't remember Spirit Tracks that well at all, actually, so I can't comment on that too much. Go as high as the roofs of these buildings, unfortunately. That makes me sad. Ah, yes, what a useful block of land to be on. Only got the last bird. Ah, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha now. See, it's probably not over here. I'm really bad at, like, a sense of direction, because I see a turn and I take it. Which often ends up with me retaking several turns. Yeah, so this is just back out here. Established there's nothing here yet. Oh, I'm sure it'll never happen, Lears, so... Maybe so, with you and your puns, but also... I'm never gonna pull it off, so don't get your hopes up. We'll have to return to it later. Yeah, at least it took a bit because I don't know how to communicate. Alright. You know something? I'm actually gonna go look it up. Hang on. Let's go find this out. I'd say together, but I'm just gonna look this one up on my own. First guide I click into is literally the most stripped back thing I've ever seen. It amuses me somewhat. the waterfall the Alright, well, it looks like if I restart it, that'll get me to a better vantage point here. Is that not what I'm supposed to do? I might be reading this guide wrong. My collecting looked like DK64 came back. Oh, that's just mean. Not here? Oh, okay. I just legitimately couldn't get an angle where I could see this.
Here in Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you? Great!
Cat burglars, huh?
We can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost. Good luck.
Oh boy, I love the sound of this. Slight problem, I didn't see where... Oh, is it parachuting down? It sure is. Okay, that's fine. I just need to get it.
Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you
to
catch the loot before it lands in the canal.
So I died at like the exact same time that this... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you guys. I had to switch over to mouse control real quick to do that. All right. That's interesting. You blew it, man. All right. I remember that the sacks of money bags is loot. Do that. Ooh, boy, that was a little tight. I genuinely no longer know where he went. Crud vapors. I need like an air brake or something here. Also, yeah, when Hunter is far away, he definitely, like, renders at a lower frame rate. In case any of you saw it, well, I did want to point out that, yeah, you're not seeing things. My stream isn't shitting its pants or anything. He actually does kind of do a goofy graphics thing. I completely the fuck lost that. Like I said, really need to be able to pull the brakes on that one. I can't stop it! I don't completely remember what that guy's voice sounds like in Star Fox, but... Is that the one where we done fucked up? Okay, good. We can grab them on their parachutes. Fuck! No, boo earns. Is that the one that we died on, like, our, well, second try at this? Honestly, pretty much all the Star Fox voices are fantastic. Big nostalgia for me for the late 90s, early aughts. I mean, obviously, yeah, the game was late 90s, but early aughts because I'm pretty sure that's probably when I played it first. But it has been quite a long time since I've played Star Fox 64. I did play the 3DS port of it, and it was pretty alright. But, I mean, that's not quite the same. At least it's a version of the game that was available for a period. Not sure how I felt about the gyroscope controls, but they weren't necessarily bad. Just not my thing. Anyway, let's exit the level. Yeah, it's Traveler's Tales' competition in the 2000s starts disappearing. That seems like it would have been more of a heated rivalry. Wow. That seems like it would have been more of a heated rivalry than between Crash and Spyro, where they were actually just kind of bros. This is the way that we go. Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, exactly. See, this guy gets it. See, Shrub gets it. There is the first of our next set of levels here. We got Scorch, Fracture Hills. I'm taking a look around to see if there's more treasure that I can find easily here, because I bet you I missed some in a very stupid place. Magma Cone. What about the other shapes of magma? You know. Magma Cube, Magma Spheroid. Magma icosahedron. That's a bit of a reach. Magmore caverns, yeah. Magma balls. So I'd say that's too easy, but is anything too easy for me? Sheesh.
Would you like me to take you to a world with...
Nah, I know where they all are. Don't worry. Until I don't. I'm sure that after I do enough stuff, Moneybags will show up and be like, you want in, Spyro? And I'll just be like, when did you start talking like that, dude? Hey, we got that one treasure.
Huh?
Oh, it's one of these guys again. Don't, it's an explosive. Not quite. Well, clearly Irene means one jump ahead, you fool.
Spyro,
Not whole new world. That would
you're here.
make the pun
I've been trying
make
to
sense.
get a berry out of this magic berry bush, but
I mean-
I'm just not strong enough. If you charge or flame the bush, one of those yummy berries should drop.
Ooh. Bonk. There we go. Hey. Well, that's helpful. And we can bonk on this some more if we want. And I see that our generic creatures here are going to be peacocks, huh? With their fancy feathers. And their guy liner. It's like looking at a mid-80s Japanese rock band. And I don't mean that in a bad way, obviously. Can't spell. Can't spell homeowner without meow. Yep, that's what the cats are for.
I guess you'll have to glide across.
Oh, okay, that's very simple. I don't know why I was expecting to hear more from this fella, but I was. There's more berries in the bush. It's more like a little apple tree, actually, but... Excuse me. Listen. The cats actually own the home, it's just that you pay the bills. Generally you know. The human pays the cat's rent, and the cat does cat things. I guess it depends on the cat. Oh, it's alright. This can go in our collection of... This can also go in our collection of funny bird noises along a boop, 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 beep, beep. Also, touchy therapist was 2 words. Ooh, boy. I hope you don't have that kind of time, that's for sure. Fuck. That's rough, buddy. And that's how you end up in the endless cycle of misery. Right. Saturday Night Live, what a strange program it sometimes is. There was something I was going to say about Saturday Night Live, and now I forget what it was. You can say what you will about anything else, but the music acts are usually... not facing the best mix, that's for sure. Not like, oh boy, an audience tape of a concert, but I do remember some of them being a little bit funny. There was a period when a recording from SNL was the only version of one Prince song that I really like was available on YouTube. And it sounded, well, I mean, obviously it was performed well. It's Prince, but it was, the recording could have probably been a little better. Can I actually hit you? Maybe if I aim correctly, but that's asking a lot, to be fair. That's some funny looking, acid full of lily pads. Now I'm immediately curious if there's, like, other... If you can actually just make, like, puddles of other Minecraft mod liquids that you can put lily pads on. Ah, yes, here's your lake of liquid death that you have to traverse by hopping on lily pads. Have fun. Oh, boy. What if I just had some really bad map design ideas? And what's this? Looks kind of gross. If I can get a better look at that texture. Yeah, that's... Oh, don't put it in your mouth, Spyro. Don't you put it in your mouth. I mean, I guess it's a projectile, but... I mean, that thing came out of acid, dude. At least with the lava rocks in that one level, they do kind of, you know, dragons are probably like fairly fire resilient. Yes, the one that we were making, I think last in GTNH was PTFE, polytetrafluoroethylene, which in real life is extremely dangerous to manufacture. Like, it explodes quite readily, and also it's full of fluorine, which is highly reactive.
Hitting the bush with one of those lava rocks.
Oh, okay, you want me to hit the bush with... You want me to snipe the bush with one of the weird acid pebbles. Yeah, it probably should not be a huge surprise whatsoever that a lot of, like, industrial chemicals are wildly dangerous. Hydrogen fluoride is a quite common gas that's used for a lot of things, and it will eat your bones. From, you know, between your... Even with skin between your bones and the gas, it'll eat your fucking bones. 3 thieves, huh? Alrighty. That's some very blue brass. I kind of admire that a little bit, but I guess just the gems being glowing. Look at the bones. You're not going to be able to when the HF is done with you. Fuck. Fuck, bud. Oh, oops. I appear to have gone back a little too far. Let's see about fixing that. See, I think at least that's the upside of, like, well, just generally not having to work in industry, period, is that, hey, the powers that be don't respect you as a human being anyway. And now you're not working with, like, horrifying death acids from your nightmares. Where'd the guy go? We'll find him eventually. Where's... I heard you, buddy. Hey, I need to, like, make a slower descent here is the important part. Okay, well, there's one of the chuckleheads running around now. This is a shield we get.
Brothers have been trapped in solid rock. I'm afraid you'll need to learn some kind of head bash move before you can help us.
Oh, god damn it. Moneybags got us, but Moneybags has got us by the balls again on this level, too. Oh. A wonderful individual. Also, I'm so glad they brought these back, and now they're on, like, a tougher course to learn, it looks like. Ah! Shit! Don't need to fall on acid. We're not immune to acid, we're a dragon, we're... We're not actually immune to very much, really. Dragon resists a lot of types, it is not immune to anything. Oh, there's 1 out of 3. Now I'm all the way back here. Shit. Well, time to figure out our way back to the back. Oh. I'm sorry. I thought that was like something that was in distress. The sound made me think of the baby dolphin from Banjo-Kazooie. Well, I guess maybe the Snorkel, I think its name was. Wasn't necessarily a baby, but the one that's trapped under the anchor in Rusty Bucket Bay. You know, everybody's favorite level, Rusty Bucket Bay. From the evil masterminds of Rareware. Back when their name was 2 syllables. Ah, the late 90s. They were an interesting time, alright. Okay, so that's 2 out of 3 of the lamp thieves. That last one isn't hanging on the acid, is he? Oh. Oh, well, that was shockingly easy.
Thanks for bringing back the 3 magic lamps. Here, take this orb. Some fairy left it with me, but it won't hold a proper shine.
You see, you gotta hollow it out in order to put the fire inside of it first, and, yeah, light bulb making is tough. I would not recommend it. Well, there's that thing. It's quite a path that took. Do we need to, like, be able to butt stomp for that? Alright, so getting our lava toughness here will let us collect stuff in the acid. Oh, right, that must be over by the start, because that's... I recognize all those purple gems. Those are from that thing. Curious how far off we are from... 20 and the one last orb. That all kind of makes sense as being like, hey, here's how much you have to recollect. Now, just in case we actually need to, I am going to leave the level the regular exit way. I don't think it's necessary in this game, but may as well. taking a quick look over the edge to see if there wasn't anything that we missed for some reason. Because you don't know until you look, do ya? Okay, yeah, that's just an acid fall out there. I was like, wait, can we do we bonk if we go straight into the portal? That would be funny. At least to me. Get our not quite all the treasure in the level. It's just barely enough off that something. Alright, let's take a look at Magma Cone here. I think it's going to be quite warm. Wow, rude. Goat people. So it seems like it's not a true volcano so much as it is another thing that spews lava out of it. It's a little bit more artificial.
Hello, Spyro. I suppose you're here for the party. I'm afraid it's been cancelled because the stupid Earth Shaper set off the volcano.
Oh. Well, alright then. Yeah, well, that works. I also like their nice clonky hoofs. Hooves. Are the rock dudes immune to fire? Fair enough, but you know, sometimes you don't know until you try. Seems like they would probably hurt you if you headbutt them too, but oh, ho, ho. That's some funny looking snails. Edge, maybe? Oh yeah, there's a treasure there, so you are intended to do this. I wasn't 100% sure, but oop. That was dumb. Dum 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 dum. I'll guess a little higher. Anything to say, Snail? Not really. A nice striped shell, though. The color and the texture kind of make me think of like a sort of polished wood. But I need that health. Come on, dude. There's what we're looking for. A ladder. Goes up. We just push that one back slightly. Oh, I think that wrecking ball could probably have hit the big rock golem from where it was standing anyway. Come on, guys. I'm only saying it because you definitely didn't need my help there. Get all the money out of that bottle. Taking a look at the numbers here. All right, 400 treasure and 3 orbs to get in this level. Alrighty. That shell become a blocking object? It's kind of funny if so. Alright, dude. It's a little unnecessary, but okay. That's better. I don't know what happened there, but okay. Works, it works. All the goat people seem to be having a good time. Oh, hey, it's this guy. I knew he'd turn up sooner or later. He can't resist the siren allure of ripping off a small child.
The elevator in the next room can take you to the volcano. You can have unlimited use of the elevator for a one-time fee of only a few gems.
Define a few, buddy. $200, that's kind of a normal a few.
Business with you.
Gotcha.
Step onto the elevator and it will...
Sounds like his voice gets a bit of an echo when I try to attack him. Listen, I just want my money back. Come on. I'm gonna need it to pay for things that he tries to sell me later. It's understandable, isn't it? It's fair. It's a reasonable thing to do. Now, unfortunately, we can't get a good look at the room from here because of Just the way the controls work out for this. Yeah, it pretty much is. Except we don't have spiders here, we've got just more lava rocks. Ah. Ooh. Quite tall. Oh, I had a feeling that was the case. I just wasn't completely sure.
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro. Things
Well,
were
works.
getting a little too hot around here. By the way, here's a talisman I was saving for the party later. I think you deserve it more.
Huh, one of the lines was not written in the text down there, but it was spoken out loud. That's weird. Well, there we go. We got ourselves a statuette of the magma cone.
Hey, Spyro! You're just in time for the party. Well, you would be if those nasty lava monsters hadn't stolen our hats.
Ooh, it's a 5-star. Y'all are giving me a little bit of tough stuff here, huh, game? Can't say as I'm surprised, but still. Yeesh. And we died. I don't think that's where the 5-star difficulty comes from.
Hey, Spyro!
Okay, so that's not how you do that. Well, apparently their noisemakers only stun you. I'm not 100% sure what the purple bottles are for, but if they're hanging out on balloons in the middle of a super flight course, then surely they've got to be important. Because they said to us, shoot down the lava monsters. And unsurprisingly, our fire doesn't really work on those. Okay, I see what we have to do here for actually fighting them. I'm not sure I understand about the bottles still, but this I can kind of make sense of. And, you know, I have to fuck this up a couple times, surely. Wow, what a jerk. Even going so far as to laugh at me. Wow. Is that lava monster sweating under the hat? That's pretty great if so. That's a pretty good idle animation game. Alright, so we got a couple more little fellas to shoot. Oh yeah, the camera in this is definitely better than DK64. More importantly, the flight controls are good in this compared to DK64. And the swimming, well, yeah, the swimming controls are better than DK64. The swimming controls of this are better than a lot of games, really. I assume they've been, like, retouched in terms of quality since the PS1 days. Because I'll say this for free. In the Reignited Trilogy, the swimming controls are at the very least better than Ratchet & Clank's were. Which isn't necessarily saying a ton, because Ratchet & Clank's were still very, very late 90s kind of swimming controls, aside from the Hydro Pack. But still. I feel like they work better in Mario 64. Pardon me, they work well in Mario 64 relative to the level design of Mario 64, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't really want to necessarily use them in other 3D platforming games with swimming, but they work for that.
Thanks, Spyro. You saved the party. Here. This got mixed in with the cheese balls, and I almost chipped a tooth on it.
What a weird thing to happen, buddy. But, hooray, we get an orb. A cheese orb, apparently. Okay. Treasure status. We're missing a chunk of treasure. I'm actually going to assume now that the purple bottles were just full of treasure. Because clearly they were not getting us a super flame power or anything. Oh yeah, that's not going to be a thing. Especially not when our power-up runs out kind of abruptly. Hey buddy, have you seen an orbsman anywhere? Yep. And this guy only had the one orb, yeah, so... I'm assuming it's actually back in the first part of the level. Which we don't appear to be able to go back to. Oh, there we go. That's back. Hey, a couple free one-ups. And surprisingly easy to locate location, too. That really doesn't work to get us up there, huh? Ah! Crap. Went over too far. It's alright, it's not like I need those hit points until I very much do. Dog in the other room barking at the TV. I'm really screwing up at this because I'm trying to get at that position. It'd probably be easier if I approached it differently than trying to do anything on the cone structure. Which seems to have some interesting ways of making things work. Yeah, there is like a weird vocalization sound in the middle of the soundtrack there, this level. Thought I was just imagining it at first, but no, it's actually there. Alright, so this is a location where we can, where we can just fall after missing out on all the treasure. Oops. Okay, good, there's a whirlwind, so we can go back up and get that. And I see Hunter is here. Ready for us to play some ice hockey, no doubt. Judging by where we're at. Because hockey is a weirdly big thing in this world.
Hey, Spyro, check out this cool cave I found. Let's play a little
I know,
game.
Mason, I know.
Every so often, a piece of this crystal popcorn pops out of the ground. The first one to grab 10 of them wins.
Crystal popcorn, huh? What a phrase. This is the kind of thing that I'm generally not good at, and also, like, he's really on the ball for a lot of this stuff. You fucker. See, at first I was going to be like, hey, yeah, it seems like a strategy would be to block him from getting his, but he's not really going to let us do that very well. However, I did pull it off and I got an achievement for it, so that's neat.
You're pretty fast.
Jerk.
But not. I'm ready with.
Oh, boy. And then, of course, there's the extent to which he just blocks you with his body because of his overall size. Gotcha, Stretch. Well, we managed to get a couple of them in a good row there. Managed to steal one from him pretty fast. Good. Alright. Give us an orb. And now he's got another one for some reason.
If you can beat me again. I'm ready.
Alright. Now it's the same thing, but we go to 15 instead, and apparently this one's significantly harder. Well, I don't know how, but oh, I need to zoom out here for the camera. So here's an interesting thing that I learned about the voice actors in the Spyro Reignited trilogy. So I talked before about how Tom Kenny is the voice actor of Spyro in this entire set of games, which he was, Tom Kenny voiced Spyro in Year of the Dragon and in Ripto's Rage, but not in the original where it was voiced by Carlos Alazraqui, which... Okay, yeah, Carlos Alazraqui is not doing voices in this game. Here's the interesting thing. So, Hunter's voice actor is in this game, but he's not voicing Hunter. He's voicing Ripto, who he voiced Ripto before as well, but for some reason he's not also reprising Hunter. They got Robbie Damon to do Hunter's voice. So, that's kind of odd. Regardless, that one was significantly easier, but that's mostly because we didn't have to spend as much time building a strategy. And that is the level complete. Let's go hit the exit level beacon and, you know, just to make absolutely sure that everything counts, and that's... Alright, that's not quite the exit portal, but we can get there quite easily by doing that. Second. All right, back to things. We've got a couple more levels here, and then we got to eventually go back to that one level once we get the ability, which I'm sure is going to be in the next world or something. And I think there's a second flight level in this world. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, for a sec I thought the rock guy had a gun. Just the way that it was just the head of the shovel that you could see and the way it was shaped. It's like, oh, the big golems are pissed.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth shapers have encased it in stone.
Alright, well, I'm getting out the chisel. Is that guy's bagpipe sack like shaped like a heart. It's a little creepy looking.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some more satyrs trapped in stone.
I see they are called satyrs here. It just kind of looks like a heart. It's just stitched together out of a lot of very gross reds. You know, the gross reds, right? Well, there's not a lot of things I was expecting out of this level, and that was not one of them. I was expecting that thing to drop the beehive and for the bees to try to attack me. Hey, get... Hey, I'm busy, fucker. Cute pig. Scratches his back with the pickaxe. That's a pretty good idle animation. I enjoy that. Just torch all the bushes and trees we find at this point. Needs less stuff to clutter up the levels, that way we miss fewer treasures also. Unfortunately, we can't get rid of the ambient grass, but you know. Oh, that one took a little bit more animation there, huh? Wow, that guy really snuck up on me fast. Sheesh. Oh, so the fire breath will break these dudes out of stone, too. Wow. Not very durable stone. We could probably handle this situation on our own, just it would have taken a while. Excuse the yawning, sorry.
It's great to be free. Now there's only one satyr left to rescue.
Well, thank you for reminding me of that, buddy. Otherwise, I would not know how to count. Anything to say?
Perhaps you can help. My friend is locked in this room and lost the key. Do you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night?
Alright, well, it doesn't seem to care much for our charging or our fire. Maybe a supercharge will open or something, or we'll just have to wait until later when we're done with our forced backtracking fun times. Nice. I mean, it was probably a little mean, but also that's a good death animation for the rock golem just starting to sink into the lava and waving at you like, oh no. I enjoy that. Alright, and that should free the temple from the mountain.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you
Nice.
want to explore the temple.
I'm sure there will be good reasons to do that. I just have to actually get to it, you know? That means first, get some health. Make sure that I haven't missed treasure on the outlying area. Or kills. I probably need to kill the rest of these golems, because that'll be the secret to getting the power up. I don't know how many I gotta actually drop, but it's gonna need to be most of them.
I've been experimenting with a new potion. I'd like to try it out, but the Earth Shapers have made going out a bit different.
Oh boy, this one. This also is one that I think is kind of infamous for being a pain in the ass. Well, good, I was too busy being stunned. I wish it would recover my HP, but... Where's... Alright, where's Goofball McGoofball here? Buddy, you are taking the worst path on purpose, aren't you? I've lost sight of it. Oh, what? It walked back up. Well, okay.
Will you escort? Great.
Have you considered taking a path that's not, like, garbage, my dude? Seriously? That... I could swear that I knocked him back a little bit, but maybe not.
Will you?
Yes, he's moving. And yet our dumbass friend just still seems to adjust his path to... Is that what's going on here? If so, it would upset me quite genuinely. That's a great camera view. It sounds like the alchemist is getting absolutely mutilated by the Earth Shapers. So, buddy, what is the deal with this path that you're taking? Also, the fact that that still counted even though I landed the hit. That's unfortunate. Does he, like, need to move around in order to shake this bottle that he's got some more? Also, we took damage. Cool. Great. Nice. This also seems like one that I think a lot of people are like, this is terrible, but I could be wrong. It's no treetops and it's no trouble with the trolley, so, you know, that's not necessarily saying a ton. If I say, oh yeah, people don't think it's good, I mean, there's a wide range there. I tanked that hit for you pretty good, huh, buddy? Ugh! What the? Where the fuck are you going, idiot? You're lucky I managed to pull that off. Alright, well there's Hunter whose feet are trapped in cement for some reason.
Man, do my feet feel better.
Hunter, why do you have so many of these orbs? And why are you making me work for all of them? Aren't you like, you know, with the heroes?
Kick some Earth Shaper butt together.
Oh, I need the head bash again. Oh. So that's 2 levels now, for which I need this power-up that I don't have, because, you know, game design, I guess. 1 sec. Time for an adjustment. In fact, I haven't explored the temple yet, so I don't know if there's a real power-up there, or if I need to come back with the head bash in order to get the orb from the satyr girl who has the yo-yo. I'm sorry, I think the term is fawn, but I'm not very knowledgeable about a lot of this kind of shit, so I don't know a lot of many things. There are many things I do not know a lot of. That's a better way to phrase it. Regardless, we got a lot of treasure to go pick up, too. One of the Earth Shapers just had a really bad time. Ah! Wow, we just took 2 hits from that lava, like, immediately. That's unfortunate. That seems like we could have very easily just died from that horribly. And that would have been slightly irritating. Mostly because I would have to figure out how to get back there. Temple on the one entrance to it. Doesn't seem like there's much in here, really.
Oh,
hi,
Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to say, "You're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me." Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
Now let's to be fair. Until gadgets are my Dolce Break ultimate offering. Oh, I'm sure sooner rather than later is the simplest way I can put that, because, yeah. Right, how are we doing for that? We need another 55 gems and another 2 orbs. Well, we know where one of the orbs. We know that one of the orbs requires the head smash. And as for the other one, well, I mean, we still haven't seen a power up in this level. This way. Oh no, there's another gate there. It's a guy blocking it. Wow, fun. Ugh! How'd I end up... Okay, yeah, it's... Because I keep missing the guy. And it takes like 800 hits to push into the lava. Sheesh. I know part of that is my fault for hitting him in the back, but still. Yes, the answer is yes, is what I'm saying. The answer is I'm surprised it hasn't happened already. Slipped off the hook again. Great. Slipped off the hook. Yeah. There you go. There's a wormsism for you. I haven't played Worms in a while. Where's my health? Go back there to... Yeah, okay, I gotta stay here. Yeah, I'm here. How you doing, Mark? Hope you're having a good evening. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I thought this was what we were gonna have to do. Is we gotta not hit any of these dudes. Grinding out points in Dead by Daylight. Gotcha. Alright, just push these dudes out of the way a little bit more. This one too. Alright. A little bit more space gotten, and off we go. Oh, they reset. Okay. Well, I see that the Earth Shapers don't want me to have fun. It's okay if we screw this up a couple times. If we have to pick up some treasure bottles and stuff along the way, we can make sure that we get that as we go. Oh, fuck. That's not so good. What worlds have we done? We've finished... Hang on a sec. We'll pull up the guidebooks that way we can see this. We've done Breeze Harbor. We've done Magma Cone. We did as much of Shady Oasis as they'll let us do. And we did Metro Speedway. Yeah, so we've managed to finish Trouble with the Trolley, eh? You know, everyone's favorite from this game, right? Certainly probably the most infamous moment of this game, anyway. Okay, that was too low of a jump. Oops. Fuck you guys. They hit pretty well for hitting with the smaller point of the pickaxe. That or Spyro just has a big hitbox. Oh, I didn't even notice that we healed the full from that one. Oops. Ah, whatever. Dang it. I need to either jump earlier for that or do a light jump. Oh, is that why neither him nor Crash were in Smash Bandicoot? Oh my god. In Smash Brothers. It's okay, I'm sure Sora was actually like a better choice. I haven't played with any of the DLC characters in Smash Brothers, so... No, this is the... I believe what I'm trying to do here... Is this not how you're supposed to open the blocked off door for the one fawn with the yo-yo who's locked in the house? Oh my god, I fucked that up good and proper, but I got away with it because they don't require me to go that straight. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I can't do Hunter's Mission here yet because I don't have the head bash or whatever. What's our treasure count? We're missing 30. I feel like we can do that when we get back, because that seems like that's a round number, so it seems like it could be tied to a specific objective or something, you know? Or it's a small zone that I haven't explored. Regardless, we'll find out next time we're in this level. Oh. Alright, so I think we have like one more level in Autumn Plains. Maybe there's a second flight level? I don't remember. I feel like I saw another flight level, but I have flight level or speedways in this game, pardon me. Scorch, here we go. Oh, was I just imagining it then? Well, it happens from time to time. Oh, don't do it, kid. Wow, it's not even attached to a fishing pole to reel the small child up. I'm surprised.
Hello, Spyro. My brother Handel and I have been sent here to blow up this castle, but Handel got caught by these evil soldiers and I'm stuck out here. If you can open the doors that block the way, I can find Handel and we can complete a super secret spy mission.
Ah, small children with explosives. Always fun. I'm sorry, I was busy, buddy. That camel's too big to be a friend. Okay, the snakes in baskets are fodder for the level. I see that fellow has a sling rifle. Not even go with a crossbow, huh? Oh, that's fine. I assume it like doesn't fit the aesthetic that they're going for. There's 4 according to the Spyro wiki. Well, we'll find out eventually. Is the important point here. I think it's the important point anyway. Raise the flag to open the door. Fair enough. I mean, we did hit a switch, so... Oh, why you gotta laugh at me, buddy? What did I ever do to you? Oh, right. But before that... Oh, those camels only have 2 legs? I just realized. Yeah, they've got 2 legs. Huh. Well, that's odd. And there's Hunter. With a barrel. Oh, I better not have to sneak around in that. I probably can sneak around in that, don't I? It's okay. It'll probably be fine even if I do have to sneak around in that. I just felt like doing that. Oh, is it? Oh, this should be good. We'll find out about that once I go over to that after I'm done picking up some treasure and dealing with these fellas.
The monkeys have escaped from the Avalar Zoo, and I've been sent here to catch them. But they keep throwing coconuts at me, and it hurts. Can you help me out? Great! Just charge the tree before I get hit. I'll be able to catch the monkeys as they fall. Follow me!
Oh, is it to catch monkeys in? Oh. Well. Yeah, I've heard the phrase before, but... Ah. Yeah, this is pretty silly, alright. Is that not the next one? Alright, Hunter, sure. You're the boss. At least you didn't give me the barrel duty, I guess. I've heard of a barrel of monkeys, but this is exactly that. Wait a second. Not bad. Alright, which one of these goofballs are you going for? There you go, that one. I know technically I'm making this longer for myself, but that's okay.
Thanks for your help, Spyro. Please.
Well, at least this time it wasn't Hunter who had it. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in a barrel? Oh, that's the edge of the level. Got a couple of snake baskets here. And a thing that I can't do anything with just yet. Alright, here's Mr. Slingshot Rifle Man. Why'd I press that button? Aside from just clumsiness. That's still nothing to help us get rid of the hard to break thing. Anything in here still? No. So I guess we're going back across the bridge. Ah, I see. It's super flame power. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah, this is definitely, like, way easier than anything we've had to do so far today. Not the entire game, obviously, but, like, this is quite a bit lighter than what we've been dealing with up to this point for a little while.
Spyro, you make a great secret agent. Now Handel and I can complete our mission. By the way, you can have this talisman. I stole it when the soldiers weren't looking.
Even compared to that level we were just in that we couldn't finish, this is a lot easier. And I mean, obvious, yeah, because that one had the alchemist, right? And that's kind of rough. There's no trouble with the trolley here. And also it's just a go in a circle, basically. Just keep going forward and it'll work eventually.
Flags to prove our secret mission was successful. But the flag keeper keeps stealing them. If you can knock the flag keeper down, you could bring the flags back. My secret decoder ring says that this power
I mean, I
help you.
suppose I could, but ooh. 5-star difficulty, huh? Well, that sounds like a great mess. I'll deal with that in a minute or two, but first, I got other business to attend to. It's a little tighter than it probably should be, but that's because I played it like a fool. Where are we standing? Missing 6. Okay. Sorry. Excuse the noise. Right, but mostly I was just working on the one thing, because okay, there's a couple metal bottles there. We will worry about that as soon as we figure out where we're supposed to go deal with the flag keeper here. Can we actually land any shots from here? Not like that, we can't. I won't go over that wall. Alright. That's probably a little too much of a distance. Hey, you.
You want that flag, eh, Dragon? Well,
It's Bob, the flag keeper.
bombing game. Let's go.
Ah, yes.
All right.
So I did some research on some things related to this collection before I started the stream today. This is gonna take me a couple tries to like get the kind of movement pattern that I want here to do this. Anyway, yes, in the original version of Ripto's Rage, this character was named Bombo, this genie who's sort of like got this very wearing a turban. You understand what I'm saying, is that they changed it basically because they didn't want anybody to be like, well, it seems like a racial stereotype, which to be honest with you, it kind of does. And obviously I think that's a good thing. What's not a good thing is my performance here. But I also kind of feel like, hey, there were some other things in this game that felt a little bit, you know, I'm not the right person to ask about this kind of thing necessarily because I'm white, and obviously I can't necessarily speak to it the same way a person of color could actually, but like, I don't know. For example, the natives of Colossus, you know, still seem a little bit, That said, the name Bob is infinitely funnier in and of itself anyway, just by virtue of being like the generic American name. Or just the generic name for Americans. Similar basic idea. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to basically shoot at something at each of our flag stops. Okay, yeah, this is... that part's not hard, at least.
After my flags, Dragon.
I just have to keep dodging these annoying patterns, and you kind of can't go fast here. Gotcha. Oh, well, that was quite weird looking. I'm sure that it was because of a set of projectiles that we didn't see all of. Don't land on one of them, because one of them was making like no forward progress whatsoever. Remember to keep doing our S curves here. He's so upset when he throws them, too. It's great. Excuse me.
You won't get my last flag so easily, purple beast.
And with the green ring right under the turban and the orange skin color, I just kind of think this guy looks like a carrot. A little bit. A little bit. Sounds a lot like James from the Pokemon dub. I can see that a little bit. I don't know who the voice actor is at all, so... I can't say anything to that, but... you know, past the... I could see it, but... Shit!
Alright then.
We were almost done. Dang it. Admittedly, I think we were kind of out of position, really, so...
You won't. Huh? All right. Oh.
The patterns on these orbs are starting to get a little bit weird, and also, like, the number of them that are being thrown out there is definitely changing because I'm taking a different route every time, because I'm like, oh yeah, well, here's something that seems like it'll help me dodge the balls better. And while you would think that I'd be better, like, being able to dodge things as a Tuhu fan, not really. Certainly not on these controls, because I'm just bad at 3D stuff in general, too. Well, you go ahead and be salty, buddy. That was pretty rough.
How can we repay you for your efforts? How about this orb that I found in the sand?
Orb. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, we're still missing 2 treasure for some reason. As ever, it's always fun when you miss out on exactly a very few little bits of money. Alright, did I miss anything down here? I don't think I did, but let's take a look anyway. Nothing way out there. That would be rude. Might be better to just start from the very beginning of the stage. Here's the start of the stage, so... There's me walking off the edge of the... Yeah, I see it right there. Of course, it would be in a place that I just didn't check out of lack of fastidiousness. Yep, there we go. Right, now, we make our way out. And we go through the exit portal at every stage at least once, just to make sure. Hooray, finally a level we can 100% though. Yay! Took us a million years. Oh, well done.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have all 14 talismans, your guidebook can break the lock on the door, and you can fight Gulp. Are you ready?
Alright, let's go for it.
On the floor to get to where Ripto and Gulp are waiting. I can help you out a little bit. I tamed some pterodactyls from Skelos Badlands. They'll be dropping in objects that you can use to fight Gulp.
Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and take on our second boss of the game.
Gulp, we finally made Avalar ours. You've earned a special reward. Gulp, what is it, boy? Oh, the fairy. Here you go.
Wow, you landed all the way over there.
Hey, Dragon, you are really starting to get on my nerves. Say
In like
goodbye,
a perfect
buddy
position to
friend.
be
Gulp,
positioned for this,
lunchtime.
for watching this boss fight. Good job, buddy. Oh, I see that. I see. Ripto has decided to equip him with laser cannon armor.
All the berries you can eat. Enjoy this.
Yeah, I figured that's not gonna. Alright, so we just need to knock eggs and stuff into. Well. Jeez. I'll take the health. Take more of the health. Dang it. I don't know, Ripto. I feel like you've got laser cannon technology on your side. Okay, so what do I... Oh, okay. They're the kind of missiles that you eat. You know, those good old-fashioned eaten missiles, right? Oh, yeah, that fourth one was actually leading the target somewhat. Say, drop me some more chicken. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. All right, dude. That's a dick move. All right. You can actually heal off of those. Wow. That's... I don't know, because this fight needs to be longer, right? Ooh, extra life. Nice. And we're back to full health. Now we gotta take care of that before... And of course we take 2 damage, because, yeah. It seems like sort of a figure 8 movement pattern will help us dodge the orbs better. This is much more of a thing that we can deal with than the... Oh god. Well, that's a long fight, that's for sure. That's something that we can deal with better than the charging at the beginning. I prefer that, actually. Because for some reason, that's just, like, ridiculously fast. Or at least it feels like it. Maybe it's because he just doesn't stop. And, of course, we take friendly fire damage from our own explosion barrel, because, yeah. Really? Oops. I can stop doing that to myself. Health, please. There we go. And another one. Now I gotta remember to actually, like, clean up those things every time. Yeah, to be fair, this game has very few bosses, because, like, after this, it's just going to be Ripto, right? So, to have only 3 bosses in your game, I would kind of expect that they would be pretty tough. Like, for a first boss, the other one, whatever its name was, Stomp or Chomp or Chump or Jim or something, was kind of a battle of endurance for Crush. There we go. Yes, sorry. I was about to say Crunch at first, but no, that's from Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, so I ended up just saying a bunch of nonsense words that were all kind of violent sounding. But yeah, that was quite the battle of endurance for a first boss fight of the game, all considered. Not necessarily hard. I mean, I beat it first try. It was not a hard... Lovely camera angle, thank you. Also, lovely friendly fire, thank you. But yeah, when your game doesn't have a lot of bosses, they probably should be pretty tough. Or rather, probably will be pretty tough at bare minimum. Oh, really? That's wild. Really? I'm just not... What was that? That was a bad performance on my part. Anywho, yeah, so like this game only has 3 bosses. They're probably pretty tough. Whereas Spyro 1 had 6, and it took more than half of the game for them to get even remotely challenging. And even then, a lot of them didn't stay challenging. Banjo-Kazooie had extremely few... I guess Banjo-Kazooie didn't really have much you could technically call a boss other than Gruntilda. And Gruntilda was quite tough. Fuck off, dude! Jeez! Do you need to... And I took friendly fire from the missile. Hell yeah. Come on, game. Ratchet and Clank didn't have a lot of bosses. They were all pretty tough. The first one, because none of the other Ratchet and Clank games outside of Deadlock were... Well, okay, that's not true. The other Ratchet and Clank games had difficult parts, but not that many, and often they were surmountable by just, hey, level up your gun some more. Heck. Well, that was interesting. There we go. Because some of the other bombs haven't been launching when I hit them with the flame, so I was like, what the hell? It's been a little bit inconsistent. I don't know if it's because... I think the others didn't have the red band near the fuse. But now I don't remember. Mostly I just remember missing with these missiles like 8 times or something. It wasn't that many, but it was an unnecessary amount. And then having this dude just magnet onto me. Okay. Alright, where's our weapon for this? That's new. Well, I guess I have to give this boss fight credit for constantly introducing new things every single run that I'm in. He ate a bomb and it blew up every... Can I get some health, please? Where it... There it is. Oh, good, and I just got an encoding overload error. Why don't you work better, you piece of shit computer? It's not even using that much resources, seriously. My CPU's at like... Oh, okay, never mind, it just spiked it. Is my computer okay? It seems to just be like all over the place in that one. Huh. It probably dropped significantly because it was in a loading screen, really, but still. It's quite irritating when I'm in the middle of this. You know, I feel like this fight really leads its shots way too... Well, maybe... if I... It is sort of paying attention to your motion when the orbs come out, I think. So you can just sort of, like, do stuff like that. I get it a little better now. Alright, come on. Not that. I can't remember half of these patterns because it's... Alright. Give me something, guys. Alright, now he's switching back to orbs. And we get a missile. That'll do. Now I'm trying to, like, play it as safely as possible because I have 0 health. Well, I have 1 health now. And, of course, he ate the chicken that was... I'm just gonna say it, I don't like that. That's kind of, people are not fond of bosses healing for a good reason. Sure. Got hit by that while it was still in the air. Alright. Hey, full heal. Nice. Okay. Missile. That I somehow didn't miss with. Okay, so apparently I wasn't going far enough that one time for it to go all the way over. That doesn't reach. Where is it? And yeah, for some reason you can swallow a bomb and get indigestion and just steal away my ability to attack. Give me the missile. Take the friendly fire because we're literally right there. Get shot out of the air by the... I'm starting to get very annoyed by this because I already thought it was bad design that it could eat your fucking heals. I'm resetting on that. That was not acceptable. I was away from that. I was away from that. I was away from that. Are you kidding me? See, now you're gonna start overshooting me for this? Why not just make it so that way I take the damage without any sort of argument instead? Why even give me the chance? Because now this is going to happen. Oh, I'm breathing just fine, so I don't need to take a breather. Sorry, that's not a good joke, but... Alright, hang on a second. I'm gonna deal with the other thing real quick and see if I can do anything about this. Because it's... Alright, can I change... I should be able to actually change the encoder on the fly. Which, I don't know why it's suddenly being a... Video output is currently active. I need me to turn that on. Well. I don't remember where that actually is first. Yeah, because I'm shocked that this is hitting encoding overloads. It should not be. All right, we're going to try dropping that to faster and see if it decides to act a little bit more appropriately. Because I don't think... Again, it doesn't seem to me like this is that big of a thing that I should be running into. Again, especially with... Oh no, I'm hitting it again. We're using a faster encoding preset. What do you want me to do? Go all the way down? I will if I have to. I also feel like if it's starting to have issues at like 70%, that seems a little bit early of a CPU limit for it to be having any issues whatsoever. You know, perhaps it's just me, but it seems like there's a whole 30% above that to worry about. Okay, the percent is going down a little bit now in the pause screen. And we're back to the problems. Well, I may just be completely fucked on this, which is buck wild to me. That you're gonna tell me that I can't stream this properly. Pick it up! Sure, you'll chow down on those hockey pucks just fine. Where's my eggs even? Ah, yes, good. We get the garbage bombs. Okay, I was gonna be really upset if he had somehow swallowed the bomb that I had just lit. Come closer. Or not. We're gonna pick that up. There we go. That works. We managed to actually interrupt the attack. That's good. I don't know why that was green, but alright. I also don't know why that was still there, because it looked like we landed a hit. Come on. Alright, one more hit, come on. Here comes something that's nonsense. Right? Well, there's the 6-ball much later than usual. Although, realistically, this is not a... Never mind, maybe it is that much. Especially if I can't figure out how to land attacks anymore. Oh, now you don't want to launch immediately? Alright. Cool. That's sensible. There we go. You better be done. Oh, why can't he die from that, you know? This is... Good job. I did not click inside of the game window whatsoever. So it just skipped that whole cutscene. Well, it's a good thing this is a 3D platformer from the 90s. So plot is like...
This power crystal should give us the extra...
It did it again. It did it again. I ended up clicking out of the window. I lost my sound. I tried to click back in and it... This is why nobody calls you Toys for Robert. They don't respect you enough. And after this, I don't blame them. I'm in a bit of a mood after that boss fight. And now hold on a second. Did we get every level in that previous world? That doesn't seem right. And also we didn't get all the items there either. 20%? 20%? That's... Look, I know we were missing some stuff, but that seems apocalyptically low. That's... That seems really, really small. That's all I can... That seems really, really small. Are you sure there isn't more to that? Is there a quick warp back? No, I have to explore this in order to go back more.
Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle. Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal.
Ah, good. I'm glad we're back in the same loop or something. We got some more levels here on Winter Tundra or whatever this was called. Okay, well, at least these things are easy to... Alright, what the fuck does Landlord motherfucker want? That's really rude to do to the penguins, but I need the help. An interesting noise they make. I don't know what kind of noise penguins make in real life, so... Maybe they actually make the Roadrunner noise. That'd be fucked up.
Well, Spyro, it comes down to this. There's only one more thing I can teach you. And like all the best things, it doesn't come cheap.
Yeah. 1,000. That's less than I was expecting,
That
actually.
move is very simple, really. All you must do is jump and then press the action button.
So it's... Buddy, I just wanted to show it. Yeah, so it's basically a butt stomp, ground pound. One of those kind of things. That makes sense. Are there seriously only 2 orbs in Autumn Plains? That's weird. Well, it explains why it happened in the first game. It's not so much a thing later. I'm taking a look around to see if I can see any, like, obviously stompable objects. Oh, hey, there's some treasure that I missed. Oh boy, I bet most of the treasure that I missed is going to be in really embarrassing places, isn't it? Oh, by some treasure, I mean exactly one. Never mind. It's not a big deal. And this is just up to the door to Metro Speedway, so there's nothing there. This wall. This looks like something I can actually walk on. It would be if I got on it properly. Which means I need to go for the first notch a little better. Okay, so there's just a free orb out there. That's nice. And some free treasure. Oh, this is not going to be very free, is it? Oops. That's good. Good bonk. I show up all the way here again. Aww. That's annoying. So before I deal with that, I'm going to take another look around the area and see if there's anything else going on up here on this castle railing. A parapet. There we go. I think that's the word I'm looking for. So I can just break that with a regular charge. That's a surprise. I saw that. I was like, oh, surely they're going to want me to do something much simpler, but I didn't want to stop because I don't know, maybe I'm in a sadistic mood and something, I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm still not 100% sure about the other orb. Is it as simple really as just like do the shortest glide you've ever seen and hover up to it? I mean, perhaps if I do that better, does this game have infinite continues? As far as I can tell, it has infinite continues, but lives still exist because game design truly moves forward at a glacial pace when you think about it. Like, it is astounding to consider just how long lives continue to be a thing in a world where saves, you know, save data existed, and also just games weren't at a arcade. Arcade, yes, I stand by that kind of use of language. And I think that part of it is just ultimately that game design is very resistant to change, just as a thing. It certainly feels like it anyway. But, like, I don't want to come in here and be like, oh, all the game designers and game fans are huge boomers, but also, yes, a lot of gamers and video game designers are big fucking boomers. I didn't even glide there. I hit the triangle button, though. At least it didn't immediately slam me, so I couldn't be like, hey, yeah, I fucked up that badly. Surely that's not how you do it, though, right? That seems a little bit like... That seems a little too tight for this. Okay, so there's still stuff to do in Fracture Hills, and in, not Magma Cone, the one at the end of the air. Oh, yeah, sorry, I wasn't actually there. I meant this one. Yeah, Shady Oasis. Okay, yeah, see, there's another gateway over there to, what's it, Icy Speedway or something? Yeah, Icy Speedway. See, I knew there was another one. Yeah, which is kind of wild when you consider that everything else about DK64's design was bad, basically. Okay, maybe not literally everything else, but pretty much everything else. Anyway, folks, I've been at this for like 3 hours, and yeah, this was rough. I will see you all in the next stream when we'll deal with Icy Speedway, and I have a feeling that it's going to be like the least of our concerns. I'm missing so much treasure in this overworld. That's messed up.